Cobalt, do not eat the cotton flowers, you silly boy. You remember what happened the last time you did that? We were listening to your behind trying to get rid of them out of your body for hours. And I don't need a repeat of another sleepless night like that again. Thank you very much. Why don't you go play with your pony friends? I know Elvira's pony has been wanting to run around with someone for hours now. You're not going to run around. You're just going to eat. I wish I could do the same. Silly boy. Were it not for you, I'd probably have to justify into the insane asylum why I'm speaking to myself aloud and why that doesn't make me crazy. So, thank you for being the one to listen to me talk about whatever I wish to speak about and not judging me for it. Though, how could you when you don't even understand a whole lot of English? Just as well. I already made a fool of myself the other day with the new royal of the kingdom. Of course, love at first sight had to mean this for me, not being able to have the one I want. Not that it's the worst thing for you, though, Cobalt. You still have all my affections, even when you could be spending some time with the mares over there. They've been staring at you for hours the entire time that you've been over here with me, but you're oblivious to them, you strange fat pony. That was right on my face. But I suppose I deserve it. Good morning, Your Highness. Is there something that you require of me this morning? Pardon me, Your Highness, but it is customary for a knight to bow to royalty in their presence. It's all part of my training, and I intend to show you the utmost respect while you are with me. Is there anything I can do for you? You want to apologize? To me? Your Highness, you are not required to apologize to me. I need no explanation from you as to why you kept your title from me a secret. I'm sure you did it for a good reason, and that is none of my business, so I will not expect or accept an explanation for your actions. No, I suppose I can't resist you ordering me to listen to your explanations. But I would like to remind Your Highness that I... Very well, then. I am listening. I see. Well, not that you needed to tell me all of that, but thank you, regardless. I do appreciate your honesty. And if I'm being honest, I appreciate your vulnerability more. I can imagine the pressure of being a royal and having to live your life to please and appease those around you who might not have your best interest in mind, but rather use you as a bargaining chip in their games and wars. So, what you told me about your family, was it true? Or was it perhaps only a half-truth? I see. They betrothed you to the Queen Delilah to gain a higher status than simply just farmers in your home village. A parent's love. Sort of trivial in your case, it sounds, unfortunately. Well, no need to be standing this entire time. Why don't we sit down in the grass and avoid being eaten by these hungry horses while we continue to talk? What do I think of you? Am I being honest, or am I being honest? Well, honest is me stating my honest thoughts based off of my own personal morals and values, but honest is, well, the way I talk to Queen Delilah, if I'm going to be honest. No, it's not that the Queen can't handle the truth. She deals with difficult truths all the time and makes life-altering decisions for the entire country on a daily basis. I suppose the best way to put it is that I try to soften the blows as best I can with perhaps prettier language than I would normally use with someone else. But that might also be because I still hold a fondness for her from when we were children. So, back to my original question. Do you want me to be honest or honest? Honest? Alright then. I hate when people lie to me, even if they just so happen to be royal. Yes, I'm referring to you. But, as I said before, you did not owe me an explanation as to why you decided to withhold information from me. But you informed me of it nonetheless, which demonstrates your true character. So, once more, I am impressed by you. Of course I'm impressed with you. You've taken risks and uncomfortable circumstances in stride. No one excels at that, but certainly some more than others do make it look easier. But I do want to say that if I'm going to be protecting both you and the Queen, I'm going to have your honesty, even when it might be difficult. Why does your face fall? If your face does not fall for sadness, then what troubles you? Oh. You do not wish to marry the Queen. But you have travelled a long distance. Your family is depending on you, and Delilah seems to be more than happy that she has you as her suitor. I I apologize for placing more pressure on you than there already is. That is certainly not the most helpful thing to be doing right now. What does your heart tell you? No. Stop thinking. I asked you to use your heart, not your brain. What is your heart telling you to do? Then don't marry Delilah. Well, that is true. I suppose you couldn't just not marry the Queen after all this preparation and time has passed by for a wedding. Maybe it's because I'm not directly involved with the politics and larger details involved with the politics of it all. Though I'm simply positive that if I were involved with everything, I'd probably have ripped my hair out by now. Maybe this isn't what you want to hear right now, but hopefully I can offer you some comfort. As a knight of the Queen, it is my duty to protect not just Her Majesty, but you as well. Even if I must, I will protect you from the Queen if you feel as though you are in danger. It will be difficult to defy Queen Delilah if I have to, but your safety is of great importance to me. It might sound a little selfish of me to say, and though I adore the Queen with all my heart, knowing you're not interested in the Queen romantically, it makes me think that I could have a fair and honest chance with you. Never mind. I told you about my family's dressmaking for the crown, and how they wanted me to join in on the business with them and eventually take it on as my own. But it was what my brain told me to do, and not my heart. And I know that inheriting a country is far more pressure than a dressmaking business. But had I not followed my heart, then I would have probably been miserable. And probably without a job in the next few months, because I could not for the life of me stop poking myself with those needles. I do not excel at sewing at all. Oh, you could do any sewing I might need, could you? Perhaps it would be a little strange for a knight to ask a royal such a favor, wouldn't you agree? Perhaps you're right. If you're a royal and you're offering, I'm sure no one will question that. Well, thank you in advance for the opportunity. The opportunity for you to do what you'd like with my clothes. Get your mind out of the gutter. Thank you. No, I'm not thanking you for the offering to tailor my clothing for me. However, that is quite generous of you. No, I'm thanking you for coming to see me and talking to me about all this. I don't want there to be this air of awkwardness between us. The last thing I want is for there to be something to stop us from enjoying each other's company the way that we have been prior to this day. Of course I enjoy your company. Who in their right mind wouldn't enjoy you? Well, they are fools who are probably far more unenjoyable than they believe you to be. The next time you see them, point them out to me and I will have some words for them. I can understand the feeling of not wanting to go home. Especially now that I know about your feelings towards Delilah. Perhaps you could spend some more time here, in the fields with me and the horses. It's always an enjoyable time to watch and listen to them, if you can afford to. However, if you see Lady Elvira's pony Truffles, then you might want to think of making a break for it. Otherwise, she will rummage through your pockets and see what kind of treats you brought her today. Oh, it does not matter if you did not bring Truffles any treats. She will take whatever she can get. I think Truffles is a gatekeeper of sorts. Thinks this field's hers. And she takes treats as payments for stepping on her land. Ponies are the devil. No wonder they're so short, it's so they can be closer to their home in hell. Well, as long as you're not too intimidated by a grey demon on 4 hooves, you can stay as long as you'd like. Oh, does it make you uncomfortable that I'm holding your hand? I can remove it if you'd... You're not? All right then. I won't remove my hand from yours then. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize I'm falling in love with you. Oh, nothing. I'm just happy we're here, enjoying this moment together. And I hope for more in the future.